Fighting July 14th at CFFC 121, training out of Law School MMA. My guest today is Petera Wilson. PT is what they say to call you. 2-0 heavyweight on the pro record. How's things on your end today?
Man, everything's fabulous. Just hopped out of training session this morning, got back, got rejuvenated at the house, just enjoying myself in this weekend till we get into the fight day, baby.
And we're less than a week away. I definitely try not to get you guys on calls this close to fight, but I slacked a little bit on my end, and you pulled through, so I definitely appreciate that. 2-0, fighting a debutant. I think we were just talking about before we hit record. Not much on this guy. Pro debut, seems to be walking off the street. How does that impact the game planning? Are you just basically fighting a body at this point, or?
I mean, at this point, we fighting the first man to step in there, the ref included. So, like, whoever else got the gloves on got to get it. And we gonna make it shake from there. But, yeah, we wasn't able to find nothing on the guy, no film, nothing like that. Not even, a birth certificate. So, I mean, at this point, we just going in blind, but we fighters. We was going to have to do that anyway at some point.
And I guess in a way it's heavyweight, so it's heavy fists being thrown,
heavy hands and heavy kicks, baby. So you know what to expect.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who's on the other side. I mean, there's very few like grappling heavyweights, so I have to assume this guy's probably coming out throwing fists and most likely going to catch a couple.
Even if he is, trying to take things to the grounds, we can definitely do that too. I don't ever share it for no type of part of the fights, even if we on the grounds or standing up. I'm gonna get at you. It's gonna happen. So we never worried for nothing like that.
And before fighting, college football, University of Tulsa.
Yeah, stint there and everything before I started, my fight career. As soon as I left out of college, got with Brian Hall sometime around December. Whatever year I got out of college, I believe 2019, 2020, around that time, fresh out, saw him, and got with him, got everything situated from there. And then, man, I've been with him ever since. Started the journey from amateur with him, turned pro. We got 2 under my belt, 2-0, 1 TKO, looking for 3-0 going with 2 TKOs.
And, at that point, 3-0, looking at kind of the CFFC promotion, the current champion fought for the title at 4-0. So you're not too far off from there. He's heading to Contender Series.
Who has the belt?
Right as of right now, recording wise, Greg Velasco has the belt.
Velasco, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to see about getting that off of him.
And he's going to Contender Series. I think it's like September 18th, 19th. So I would assume him going there, they're probably going to be looking at an interim title at this point. If he gets signed, that's a vacant title at that point.
It's my title. It's not vacant. It's my title. We're gonna go ahead and get that up out of them. Definitely, I'm gonna definitely look into that. As soon as that belt, even if it's interim or become vacant, it's officially mine.
And I'll say, with a finish here, I think you versus someone like a Daquan Buckley would probably be like the best regional heavyweight title fight right there.
Right.
Daquan is, I think, 7-1, only 1 loss, and the guy who beat him is in PFL now.
You're right.
He just got to win whenever the last heavyweight fight card was for PFL. So that lines up there. I know Brian's kind of pushing you guys to get all the regional belts and then go up to the next level and get the next belts. So, I mean, at Law School MMA, I did a little searching. I saw you did an interview with my buddy James Lynch years ago, about 2 years ago.
Yeah. For which fight? Before the Attitude Championship belt?
Yeah, with Billy something.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
At that point, you mentioned like training with Ryan Spann. Who all are you training with for this fight?
Man, so I just left out of Chicago. When I was up there, I was training out of a gym that my coach he subscribed me to while I was out there staying for a bit. So these last 2 months, I've been anytime I'm not in the city or I'm out of state, I go to my local gyms that I get a good word of mouth from, get with them, link up for the training camp. Then, time to get back home, time to get close to their fight. We get back home, get back to the home gym, because ain't nobody working like Law School. All love to every gym that accepted me in, but it's something about that home gym that you ain't gonna find no work like that. So I've been working with my teammates, Danny Barlow, the heavyweight guys. We got Will Heffley, Ryan Spanning. Time I'll go to Dallas or Texas, I can link up with him in his gym over there, and get it in where I fit in.
Yeah, I know. Like you kind of mentioned, Brian works you guys. There's no quit with Brian.
ain't none available.
And it's funny because like, dude himself's not too big, but he makes you guys put the work in.
Old man gonna get in there with you if you need to too. So like, he gonna make sure if you're gonna work hard, he shows you by example. You don't just tell you. He's a leader, so I can definitely commend him for that.
And and then alongside you on this card, you do have a few teammates. I know Danny's on here. Is there anyone else from Law coming to what you guys do?
So far from Law School, no, but from Memphis, we got a lot of guys. So Memphis is definitely gonna be present on this card. Law School right now it's just me and Danny to our knowledge, but if any of that changes, we'll keep everybody posted about that.
So if anyone else is coming, they're probably gonna be with me in the stands cheering you guys on.
Right.
So I know like DeAndre Anderson might be coming down. He's trying to get cleared to come down and watch you guys in person. But outside of that, I'm gonna pass the mic to you. I don't know if you have any sponsors you want to shout out. I tried looking at your Twitter, but that's gone.
Man, my Twitter got hacked. I had to get another. I'm gonna have to get another one in a week. I was so mad about that, but that's neither here nor there. We'll worry about that later.
So, any sponsors, management, gym, whatever, feel free to shout them out now.
Man, shout out Law School MMA. Shout out East Coast Wings, original and first sponsor I ever had. Shout out, come on, Pete. You got to do better at this. Shout out to my jeweler, because when I come out there in that 3-piece suit on Friday, ooh, y'all gonna love it. Tell them. And I'm gonna make sure we're gonna make sure we put on the show for the Law School and everybody affiliated with us too. So definitely make sure y'all come July 14th, see us cut up, and we're gonna put on the show, baby. Finishes is what we do.
Awesome. And like I said, I have a feeling that title might be vacant or interim come like September, October.
It's mine, September or October, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be engraved.
So
with my name on it.
Maybe we'll see you guys make the trip up to Ben Salem, PA, or
for
Philly,
especially to go get that.
So July 14th, UFC. I believe you're on the main card, right? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm on the main card.
So Fight Pass, not OnlyFans. You're not an OnlyFans fight for this one. UFC Fight Pass main card. I think it starts off at like 8 p.m. Tune in. It's going to be a great fight card, top and bottom. Law School's putting in work. And I'm excited because this is one of the few cards I don't really know a lot of fighters on it. So it's going to be fun for everyone.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Appreciate your time.
Always. Take care.